Like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching.
It's like the morning time. Don't wanna wake up, I just wanna stay in bed.
Of him talking to,
Nah,
there's no real evidence of
can
it. But what I will say is this: he is violating the protection order that I have against him currently because of the fact that he's sending other people indirectly to troll me. He's not supposed to be doing that. Period. It's court
I agree.
ordered.
Yeah,
So
yo,
with
real
that,
yeah, this shit crazy. Yeah. Oh, go ahead, goddess. Go ahead.
I'm listening to you.
Yo, no, I was gonna
Chief, why
say
not? Can I
with
say something real fast
Chief,
to it?
Chief.
yeah,
Okay, hold on, y'all.
yeah.
Hold on,
Go
hold
ahead.
on. Sorry, business right
What's up,
fast.
people? Goddess?
Business. Pages drops and all of that. I'm getting advice from them or whatever. So if you want to do it that way, I'm gonna send you in writing on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Because I need proof of that. I need proof of that for admin that I'm transferring your pay over to mine and cashing it out.
Okay.
I just need it in writing. So I'm
Okay.
gonna send you an Instagram post and then just respond to it so I can screenshot it and send it to them before I drop these
Okay.
pays. All right.
Yo,
All
why
right. I
not? Let
sure
me.
just left the casino and they fucked me up on the real, but we good. Appreciate it, goddess. Yeah, go ahead, Flute. I know you've been trying to tap in.
All right, I appreciate that, man. Yo, real fast, Velvet. I never got a chance to really give you a sincere apology. Like, I really want to,
I don't
say
think
that
you
I'm
can.
sorry.
I don't think you can apologize for that. Just don't say nothing because at the end of the day, if you was a
Hmm.
mother and you was putting yourself in my shoes, you
Hmm.
would have smoked your ass right then and there.
I
That's what
deserve
this
that. I
because this
deserve.
Okay, co host. So, for those of you who may not be aware, what Flute is making an attempt to apologize to Velvet for is an alleged stalking incident. He saw her on a bus, recognized her, and kind of, I guess, try to get closer to her, to chat with her or whatever. She was alone with Eliana and Aviana, and she felt some kind of way. She was very uncomfortable because there's this strange guy she doesn't know from a can of paint approaching her and her two daughters. So that's why her response is you should just don't even mention it, because to this day I'm sure she still feels that that was weird.
smoked your ass right then and there.
I
That's what
deserve
this
that. I
because
deserve that.
this is not like a game. Like my life has literally been on the line multiple times, and people act like that shit is not real.
Right, right,
No,
right, right.
Yes.
no other women in the position of incarnation or whatever the fuck was their life was never threatened to the point mine was.
Well, let me say something real fast. When it comes down to this Telegram piece, I made it a point to screenshot the like photos, but the thing about it, when it comes down to the situation, he's talking about trying to break out of jail next year, and I hope that does not happen. And that's why I'm trying to share some awareness and trying to spread it all over through the app.
Let that
So
nigga try to break out. You know what's gonna happen to him?
I ain't even finna hold y'all, but if Eligio Bishop, aka Nature Boy, aka Chief, life in prison, plus 10 years without the possibility of parole, makes an attempt to escape from Macon State Prison in Georgia, that's gonna be hilarious because number one, he gonna get caught. That's number one. Number two, when they catch him, they're gonna put him into a super max facility. And hopefully then it will finally stop all of this fuckery on Beyonce's internet, because his existing members, as well as the ones that he is currently actively recruiting, may have to move on with their life at that point.
the app.
Let that
So
nigga try to break out. You know what's gonna happen to him? You gotta understand, this nigga got himself put in a bitch for 100 years plus 10 with no parole. He did that to himself.
okay,
If he try to
right,
Hey,
escape,
one
bro, what you think gonna what do you really think is gonna happen if this nigga try to escape, bro? This nigga is in solitary confinement, bro. Come on now.
right.
hey, when I was in that group chat, ain't nobody even mentioned Velvet. You feel me? As far as like he
That's a
trying to send
fact. I
motherfuckers to
was
do
there.
something to you, like I wouldn't even be worried about that. But I can't tell you how to feel, guys.
I'ma just insert this here. While I understand that Eligio Bishop, aka Nature Boy, aka Chief, life in prison plus 10 years without the possibility of parole, hadn't spoken on Velvet during the Telegram chat that Why Not and Flute attended, he has certainly spoken on her to his members, as you can see, as reflected in the receipt on the screen. Not only have they discussed going after Velvet and Janae, but anyone who took the stand and their family members. And apparently they're not too concerned with Aaron or Courtney, aka Solar. I wonder why. But at any rate, they'll be real wild if they ran up on a family member or an ex member and expect no repercussions. You know what I'm saying? And just to note, while I take this information as, idle time, idle mind, a waste of time, fuckery, and rubbish, you never know. Because from what I also understand, Eligio Bishop is recruiting young people, people who are willing to go the distance for him. So I wanted to definitely put this particular receipt out there for all of the ex Carbonation members, as well as any family members. Just keep your head on a swivel, be vigilant, and be aware of your surroundings. Oh, yeah, and be like MEDAYA, be locked and loaded on a daily basis.
To you, like I wouldn't even be worried about that. But I can't tell you how to feel, Goddess. If you feel your life threatened, who am I to say don't take it serious? You feel me? But
Only
it ain't
because
nobody.
my mama called me. That's my
Mm,
Yeah,
roots.
that's true. Why not? Like I say, because of her mom catching that. Like I say, she has to go through extra protection. So I
And you
totally
and you gotta
understand where she's
understand,
coming from.
I've been disconnected from this nigga since 2020. The only reason why it's dragging out the way that it is because he don't want me to let it go. This shit would have been dead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
But I will tell you,
it's deep because
this.
go ahead.
I will tell y'all this. Like spiritually, like when you are on a certain when you rank spiritually to a certain degree, you can't interact with certain stuff because it's a frequency, it's a vibe. And that shit is gonna intertwine with your shit. And like you could think that you're strong and you could think that you know what I'm saying? Like, or you got your head on straight and you could think that you have full control over the situation, but it's an energetic frequency. And that's not no shit you wanna be tapped into. That nigga, he don't have if this nigga had all of the wisdom and knowledge he said he had, he would not be in that bitch right now. At all.
that's a fact.
Oh, that's a fact,
So
man.
so why is it even
That's a
so why
fact.
is it even a conversation? This nigga is a fucking roach. Literally.
G, G, I'm talking about. I realized something very important. When I was in that group chat the last 2 days, and actually, Flute was in that motherfucker too. You feel me? Flute was in there. They end up kicking him out, and that's how the pictures of him in that cell got out because of my boy Flute. You feel me? Flute was in there when I was in there with him. Flute can verify everything that was said. Now with that nigga Nature Boy G, he really suffering. He going through mental health issues, and I think they got him on
I
meds
know.
because this nigga he crazy. That motherfucker is
I know.
crazy.
I
I'm like,
know.
gee, I
Yes.
ain't know you was like mental, like something wrong. Like
It got
he
worse. It
sat there.
got worse when he crossed me.
Man, that nigga sat there and prayed to Allah. He made salat, then he prayed to Jesus, and then he prayed to this new God he worshiped called Malia Lucia. And I'm like, you praying to, you just sat here and prayed to three, four different.
Not him. Mm-mm. Not him, y'all. Not Eligio Bishop, aka Nature Boy, aka Chief Life in Prison, plus 10 years without the possibility of parole, praying to Malia Lucia Isis, aka Tanisha Dulay, aka the queen of leaving her son on somebody's doorstep in the middle of the night and never looking back. That's what he get. That's exactly what you get, Nature Boy. Now you got to pray to that woman so she can stay with you.
Malia Lucia. And I'm like, you praying to, you just sat here and prayed to three, four different gods. And this is why your emotional state is all loving. He dropping love bombs. Then 10 minutes later, I'm over you. You worship me. And then it's all calm and positive. And then it's back. I'm like, look at his emotional state. You feel me? Whoever, whatever he tapped into, it got a hold of his mind. And he went down that rabbit hole. But I just want to put it on record. So it's like, so like World News can't, he did a live talking about, yeah, Chief, why not be up in her live and this, that, and the other. And I'm gonna tell you, like I tell everybody that went through that shit and went through that journey, a lot of us still checking up on them. You feel me? In fact, in that motherfucking in World News Live, you look at the comments every time he tried to say something. Yeah, Chief, why not trying to recruit Velvet? I put in the comments, hell
Yeah,
yeah.
he's trying to spin that
Why not?
narrative, which
Why
is
not
not
tribe?
true.
Why not tribe loves Velvet? You feel me? Why not? And he was hating that shit. But whole time Velvet, have Chief why not ever recruited you or even made a pass at you?
You never know none of that. Never.
Exactly.
Exactly. It's just
Ever.
support. It's support. I always give you words of encouragement. You feel me, Joe? That's it. Ain't no,
And I
you
That's a
feel
deserve
me?
that.
fact.
Like
And I deserve that.
you
And
definitely
even if
do.
you wanted to
Definitely do.
shoot your shot, that's free game. Fuck you mean?
Yeah, it definitely is.
That's
It
real
definitely
shit.
is.
That's real shit.
But
Cause guess what?
he was
He ain't
getting,
my nigga. He ain't my
hey,
nigga.
look,
And guess
hey,
what?
look.
If I wanted what I wanted, I'ma be after it. Period.
Hey, big facts. Everybody know
Big
that. Big
facts.
facts. When I was saying like, why not tribe loves Velvet? Everybody in my tribe fuck with you. You feel me? So that's a fact. You feel me? We ain't got nothing against Velvet. She
Nope.
healing
It's
and she
just that
growing
they try
past
to
that
take
shit.
something super small and super innocent and try to twist that shit up, which is all fucked up.
Well,
Yeah.
we know that that's a pattern of world news. When you came into my life earlier, I did want to speak, but I just didn't know the backstory or the history of everything that was going on. You see what I'm saying? And it's
Oh yeah.
like I had decided to really what do you say, like X out everybody that I met in my past, because it seems like every time I interact with them, it wind up taking more away from me than adding to me, and I'm not going through that shit no more. I got a lot to lose. I got kids I gotta
Yeah.
take care of. While these
And
niggas
I
online
totally
Yeah.
talking about something,
understand
I'm
that.
God and all this, and I'm this and I'm that. Why the fuck your kids is wanting from you, needing from you? Not from me, not
Mhm.
from me, cause I do what the fuck I gotta do. But why is your kids needing and wanting from you, and you supposed to be God, my nigga? And I
And
We're
just
gonna
so
don't.
do everything in
I
our
just feel
power to
like
try
there's
to
no. I feel like as a grown man, there is no conversation that another grown man can have with him. Like that nigga is not
yeah,
like
nah, it
dust.
ain't. You right. You absolutely right about that. You absolutely right about that. But
That's a
and
fact.
it's deep because like you feel me like motherfuckers don't understand like these bloggers, they gonna say what they want to say, and only dumb people listen to them. You feel me? But it's like, shit. Oh well, I don't give no fuck what a motherfucker got. People that know Chief Why Not for real, they know I ain't a part of no fucking carbonation. That nigga tried to recruit me 3, 4 times, and I always told his
You've never been a part of carbonation. I know that
never.
for a fact.
Big facts. So it's deep, goddess. They. And look, real talk, Vil. I wanted to come to your live and tell you that. Like, man, I was just in a group chat with that
Yeah,
nigga
we was
Nature
just
Boy.
talking about that.
I wanted to come to your live and tell you that. And I told my goddesses, I'm like, both of my wives right here, Trinity and Ashay. I told them like, man, I can't wait till Velvet go live because I'm gonna tell her what just happened. But then I say, you know what? Matter of fact, I ain't gonna even do that because she probably gonna tell me she don't want to hear about that. She don't want to hear nothing about Nature Boy. That's why I ain't coming to you. Like, you feel me? But after all this blogging shit, all the rumors and lies and shit, I'm like, Lord, let me just chop it up with the goddess. But I
I
wanted to
was
come to
gonna
your live
come.
and tell you that shit.
I was gonna come to you one on one. I was waiting for the right time. I just want y'all to understand that I'm not slow by a long shot. Number one. Number two, I peep game. So all this shit, like I already knew that something was fishy was going on. I don't know how that shit got
Yeah,
back to
yeah,
my mama. I think like that shit got the back to my mama like on some weird shit or whatever. Cause people be updating us cause I'm not out there in the social media streets. Like I'm not checking up on these niggas. They only riled up right now because I'm popping my shit and I'm really just living my
hmm
life type shit.
yeah.
So,
That's a fact.
Yep.
they be coming to me and stuff like that, but niggas gonna fuck
Hell
around
yeah,
and find out. This ain't carbonation no more.
That's a fact.
yeah, G.
Yup.
Like I fuck with a lot of motherfuckers that was in that shit with him and then left and grew. I love the fact that motherfuckers overcoming that situation while other people stuck over there like Juju, Jax. I'm not checking up on them. You feel me? Or nobody that's still in that shit.
They
It's
both.
motherfuckers that overcame that shit, like my boy Tron, aka Tron. His new name Kanun, who Kanun here, New Wapian. That's my brother. And I'm always checking up
Yeah.
on him. You feel me? Motherfuckers that's left that shit and overcame it. So they ain't saying nothing about me going to other ex-carbonation members live. They saying something about me coming to support you though. And I told them like, y'all ain't saying nothing about everybody else I be going to
But
support.
I
You
think
feel? Y'all,
think that I honestly, I'm sorry to cut you off. Go ahead.
you good? You good, goddess? Go ahead.
I just feel like it's honestly like I'm a wild card, out of the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? And there's a bigger purpose for me at hand when it comes to the situation because of the status of it all. You know what I'm saying? I didn't put myself. People be like, "You put yourself." No, I didn't. Like the shit just happened naturally. But I'm a wild card because there's actually shit that's supposed to come out of this situation, but it's one day at a time. It's one thing at a time, and it's not gonna happen overnight. So because
Facts.
because I have whatever it is that I have as far as the light, the anointing, thank you, the
For
light, the
sure.
anointing, or whatever it is, it casts a big light casts a big shadow type shit.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
it's expect that because it's nothing but up from here. Anybody that's close to me, around me, or whatever is gonna prosper with the whole dynamic of it. Like whenever the shit
Thank you,
really turn
bro.
around, thank you. Whenever it turn around, anybody who affiliated with me, associated with me, we all up because it's a world evolution. It's not just carbonation. It's not just us on this panel. It's the world. The world is being shifted. So I even be having to play the backseat role a lot because of it. Because if I
hmm
if who I truly was out in the open like bam blah blah like niggas would have been off me type shit. But God has a covering over me to where I'm hidden. I'm actually hidden in plain sight. And so that's why
hmm
niggas be coming for me when anybody is affiliated with me. That's why the shadows start coming and stuff because when something is powerful, when something is there to change the world, it's gonna be a lot of fuck shit that's gonna overshadow it, because that's the type of world that we live in. But
Mm-hmm.
whoever see will have the eyes to see. Whoever have the ears will have the ears to hear. And that's just that on that. And whoever don't won't. And that world will be separated from the anointed,
Mm-hmm.
and we will live in heaven on earth. But I don't get that deep, because the world not ready for that. Nature Boy
They ain't
wasn't
ready for
ready for that shit. He got on his knees and prayed to a God. Boom, there I was. I popped up and he shitted on it. Straight facts. In front of the
it.
world.
Nah, that's a whole fact. Everybody think that shit, Joe. Like real talk. Like I told the nigga, like, you feel me? My thing is this though, goddess, and I know certain people be going through shit, G, but I just don't see how the fuck can a person go from being a god back to being a fucking worship. You mean it like even Kite? You feel me? Like it's a lot of people that you feel me. It's a
Let
lot of
me
people
say,
that was gods and they went back to worship. It's like moving backwards. Go ahead though.
it's a spirit. You not Stop looking at these people as like, it's a spirit that's over them.
Mm-hmm.
This spirit is attaching itself to the most vulnerable host that it can, to
Mm-hmm.
live through, to speak through, to move through, to be through. A person like
Yeah,
you
that's a
and
fact.
and other people that's not caught up with the bullshit, that spirit can't attach itself to us. So we're not able to be used as a vessel. We're not able to be used as a host.
Mm-hmm.
But those people have allowed themselves to be subjected to the spirit. Whatever spirit that is multiple spirits at this point. But
Interesting.
Right.
that
Multiple.
comes from the lack of spiritual development, the lack of spiritual awareness, and the lack of spiritual accountability.
Mm. I like that. Big facts.
Well put.
Spiritual development, accountability, all that because the mere fact that people worship God instead of becoming a God is because they independent on somebody else to save them. Once we realize you the only God that can save the soul of self. All these other gods we worship and they're just spirits. You know, what is God? Look up the definition. It's a spirit worship in monotheistic religion. So as many spirits that people worship and summon and communicate with, you know. So it's just when we dealing with you're the only God that can save the soul of self. We can give our soul to these other spirits we call God, but no God can save you. Your soul is supposed to be free to roam through this boundless universe. But whoever you worship will have dominion over you while living in the afterlife. And how is the
Facts.
soul supposed to be free if it's dominated? It'd be deep.
That's a fact.
Yeah. This is why I don't call myself a Christian. This is why I don't call myself the Muslims and all of that and all of that. Because it's indoctrinated to one source. And if we talking in terms of God, we talking in terms of every fucking thing. The universe, this house I'm in, the walls, the sheets on the bed, you, the other person around. Like, we talking about a energy source that we can't even fathom. Like, we really can't even fathom what that is. We can honor that, you know what I'm saying? Be grateful for that and live our lives intentionally, knowing that, we came, like we came from our mother's womb type shit, but
Right.
essentially you right. Yes, we have the power to save ourselves from whatever the bullshit is that we subjecting ourselves to. Many people
Mm-hmm.
choose to and many people don't. But that's what separates the weak from the strong. And that's just that on
Mm-hmm.
that.
That's a fact. Yep. That's a fact, man. I went to that nigga. I went to go see what that nigga was saying about me because everybody was telling me like, "Yo, he on live talking about you and shit." I go over there. This nigga talking about, man, Chief Why Not was the first person that was in Velvet Live. Look, and then she turned him down. Look, she told him, "Why
For
would I
whatever
come over there
reason,
to you?" Yeah, he like, why would I? He said that you said, why would I come over there to you when I got my own space? I'm like, look at him. When she said that, I wasn't even. When you said that, I wasn't even in the live, goddess.
bro, I
I
never
came through.
said that to you. That's the craziest
I
part
know
about it.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. He trying to say like you was talking to me. I'm like, man, this nigga thirsty. He reaching. He reaching. He reaching.
Look,
But just
look,
because he think that,
look.
hey, goddess, just because he said he was saying that, I'm in his chat on YouTube. Like, yes, why not tribe loves Velvet. Velvet is such a goddess. He mad at that.
Exactly,
Hey,
Gaia.
he ain't like that. He ain't like when I was saying that shit. That made him mad.
Gaia, you a part of it too. You a part of it too. You in carbonation. Clock that T. Clock it. Clock that T. Clock it. Clock that T. Clock it. Gaia, you a part of it too. You a part of it too. You in carbonation. Fuck it.
Damn, man.
Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah,
that shit be
yeah. It's that
wow.
deep. But look, for whatever reason, this demonic entity wanted to put out a narrative of me, which is simply being a whore. However that looks for you in your mind, Velvet is a whore, right? So any man, even if it's my fucking brother, they even did it to my own father, yo. My own dad. The only person that they haven't done it to is my son. But any male that I'm around, they automatically like, oh, she fucking them. Oh, he trying to fuck her. And it's
Try
like,
to
bro,
demonize.
like y'all can't even let
Mhm.
me live. I can't even live. That mean I can't be social. So that mean now that narrative is put out over me publicly, guess what? All that I'm attracting niggas that want to fuck. And guess what I tell them? No. Guess what I leave them on red type shit.
Right.
Niggas don't even get
Exactly.
responded to. It's a thousand of them niggas, like more than 1,000. It just be a
I,
whole
I
flood,
could
and I'm
tell.
just like, what the fuck? But
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not moved by none of that because at the end of the day, I didn't ever go to carbonation to suck a dick, to fuck a dick, or to be hopping on one. That shit naturally happened because I'm pressure, period. I know that about myself. And it's just getting better by the day, baby. But what I'm saying is this. It's about spiritual development for me. And men, and now in today's society, ain't ready for that. They get on their knees, they pray for it. They get on their knees
Mm-hmm.
like I want a wife. Da, 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 da. I'm realizing that men really don't understand what it means to have a wife. Men only just want to be in this position where I'm the lead and da 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 da. But it comes that role, being a leader over a woman, comes with a lot of responsibility. Like a lot of
Yeah.
Hmm.
responsibility.
Absolutely.
But that's
And
why
men
that's
don't
why
understand that man. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
nah, you good. You was talking. Go ahead,
No,
goddess.
but I'm
Hmm.
saying like that man in particular, and men just like him in particular,
I got them
they
Newports in the
have
in the
they
in the screen, Chief.
clock that T. Clock it. Clock that T. Clock it. Clock that T. Clock it.
Got them
They
Newports in the
have
in the
they
in the screen, Chief.
Oh shit,
they
damn.
have
Yeah, you
They
promoting the
gonna ban a
motherfucking
motherfucker.
Newports, man. Get them
They
shits
gonna
out.
ban a motherfucker. I'm glad you said
they
something
have
too, because they were so clip my ass.
Yeah,
But go ahead, though.
yeah.
I ain't even see that shit. But anyway, yeah, that man in particular and men just like him in particular have a problem with becoming one with a woman. This is why I don't promote polygamy, but we're gonna digress off of that note because that's a topic for a whole nother discussion. There are
Yeah, and
certain men with
matter of fact,
Well,
while we at it, just to interject, you feel me? Like everybody know me. I'm only attracted to polygamous women. So anybody that know Chief Why Not and know Velvet, everybody know you're not polygamous, and they know Chief Why Not only attracted to polygamous women. I don't care how bad a chick is.
shit,
If
I
she not
could be
polygamous,
polygamous. Don't put me in a fucking box. Listen,
hey, not.
don't let this
See, I don't
internet
know.
shit fool you. Like I
I
am a
don't know.
multi listen, I am a multi-dimensional being. I feel like I'm go ahead, I'm listening.
Oh no, go ahead. We listening, got us. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, how I started out my polygamous journey when Nature Boy was on some real nation building type shit. I am equipped for that shit. It's just that it's a certain anointing that's over me that has to be protected, and I can't be around anything and anyone. I'm not saying that people are demonic or anything like that. All I'm saying is that I'm just very sensitive. I'm a very
Yeah,
spiritually sensitive person. You see what I'm saying?
Basically, you
So
still
you got to
even
healing.
if I
protect your
am,
energy.
yeah, and but even if I am in a polygamous setting, I still have my own queendom. But people can't understand that. People can't fathom that. So that's when me and the man get the argument because the man want me to be completely with the women, and it's like that's not how I move. That's not how I work. There's levels to this shit, and that's not to say that I think that I'm over women or anything like that. It's my energy signature. I have to have my own queendom. That's just what it is for
Big
particular
facts.
reasons.
I ain't gonna cap with the polygamy shit. Like a lot of men and women think it's about men, leading over women. And and actually, now that we speaking about it, this was one of the debate topics while I went over there. Cause I was over there. When I was on Instagram, got his Nature Boy came over there and he seen me dropping my gem. So he kept calling me king, like, yo, peace, king. And I had to explain him. Same shit I told you, Jeff Velvet. What's a king to a god? Let them be goddesses. Let them be a queen. You a goddess. You feel me? So it's like I told him, like, I'm a god. What's a king to a god? So he wanted to debate me on that, but he wanted to debate me on Telegram. So you feel me? The thing is, I'm not no fucking leader. You feel me? And I don't try to be no leader because I hate following as people. I don't want nobody. I don't want nobody coming up under me trying to follow me because I need all leaders. I need people that's on my level around me. Like I'm not leading over my tribe or my wives. We all walking this journey together side by side. They're not following me. I'm not leader. If anything, I'm guiding them. I'm guiding my tribe members and my wives on this spiritual journey. If you look at birds flying in a V formation down south, they all flying together. Nobody's following anybody but the one that's at the tip is that he's that's the bird that's guiding all the rest of them, not leading. So when we dealing with leaders, they looking for followers. A leader need people to follow them. I don't even like following as mentality people. You feel me? So everybody
Yeah,
over
that
here,
shit is,
we
yeah,
walking
I
side
feel
by
you.
side.
Yeah, I
We
feel you.
walking.
Hey guys, have you had a chance to check out my new YouTube channel, On the Docket with Danny? Over on that platform, I focus on true crime, current events, and I dibble and dabble a little in politics. I am also currently covering the case of the United States versus Sean P. Diddy Combs. My intention is to definitely attend, if not part of his trial, all of it. So, guys, if you guys want regular updates on what's going on with Diddy, definitely consider subscribing to my new channel today.
So everybody
Yeah,
over
that
here,
shit is,
we walking
yeah, I
side
feel
by
you.
side.
Yeah, I
We
feel
walking
you.
side by side on the real.
Chief, at this point, I swear to God, I feel like I'm androgynous at this point. I got a mustache, I got titties. Like, I'm serious. Dude, I'm serious. Like, and especially going through that with that nigga, bro, it turned me off. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it just turned me off. Like, sexually, I still have my moments where I'm attracted and shit like that. But the thought of, like taking it there, that
Like
shit gives me anxiety. I'm not even gonna lie.
I
Like, I
know,
feel like I need
I
to go
definitely
see a
understand.
therapist. Like, I got a
It's
therapist
like
and I
you be
be,
scared. You kind of scared to put your guards down for another man. You feel me? You kind of scared to let yourself
bro.
get vulnerable. I understand,
Bro,
G.
cause I'm a crash out. I am not lying to you. I'm a crash out. It is not gonna be good. It's not.
That's a fact. You gotta protect your energy, man.
Nah, it's not that. It's not that
Right.
I'm gonna let. It's not that I'm gonna let people suffer. It's just that my energy, bro. I wish I could meet me in person. Like, dude, if you get an experience with me over the app, Imagine what the experience would be like in person. Like, I done seen niggas shape shift in front of me. I done seen the demons in people's eyes flash in front of me, and people, like, it's not a game. You see what I'm saying? So that's the only reason why I'm moving
Mm-hmm.
like I am, because
So,
that
but
nigga was a real life demon, son. A real life
Yeah,
demon. I
yeah.
don't want
A
to
lot of people
experience
had
that shit again.
a lot of people had magic, put magic on his ass. I know a witch, you feel me? Same witch that tried to spellbound me and my tribe. She told me, she like, I'm going to spellbound him. And next thing I know, she in a fucking poetry slam with Nature Boy and his wives. I'm like, and she was all friendly. And I'm like, look at him. He don't even know she a witch and she putting magic on him. And it's a lot of people that don't like Nature Boy and they got bad energy on him. So if he a real God, he'd be able to heal from that, but he not healing.
yo,
He not
I just got a
healing. When I talk to
notification.
him, when,
Pardon,
when
so
I talk to
Me
him,
too.
that man is, I
you
think
got
that
that
girl is making
notification,
him worse.
Fruit? You got that
On
notification
YouTube.
talking about Velvet Dad? I got a notification talking
Yep.
about Velvet Dad
We
just
just
now.
seen it. We both just seen World News just did some shit.
Listen,
Oh wow.
let me
Oh
tell
This
y'all
wow.
nigga just
something.
can't
Let me
stop,
tell y'all
man.
something. I just want to put this out there. Anybody that speaks my name roll off their tongue, and whatever vibration that they say my name is gonna be their reality. Let that sink in.
Ah, shit.
So y'all please
Oh,
don't
sure.
worry, because it ain't shit to worry about.
Yeah.
These niggas is catching their fade left and right spiritually. Like, you gotta believe that.
Mm.
That's a fact.
My thing is this. It's so much fucking content out here. You can be blogging. So much to be talking about. You just waiting. And when people got to resort to lies, rumors, and slander for content, I know they ain't shit. They life a piece of shit in real life. You so fucking
Come on
boring
now.
that you got to make up lies on a motherfucker. Like I don't got
Mm-hmm.
to talk
Yeah.
about Nature Boy, carbonation, or nothing to go live. I got gems. I got knowledge to drop right that I'd rather be dropping right now while I got people on the panel. We're gonna be talking about that nigga G.
Yo,
A lot of
let
people
me
don't be
say
having shit else to
something.
talk about. They don't got
It
nothing to
is
talk about.
very, it is very apparent that I made it to these content creators telling them that y'all, like, Why Not Tribe is not a cult like Carbonation. Why Not Tribe is a community group. People can't separate a community group from,
If
a cult.
I wouldn't even say a community group, bro. Why not tribe is a tribe. And tribe means family. My
Mm-hmm.
wives and my tribe members, these my family. I don't fuck with my relatives, my regular family. Everybody that no cheat, no my OG gave me up when I was 9 days old. My pops died when I was 2. You feel me? So it's like
Mm.
every all my life, you feel me, I was having to find family in the streets. So
You
why
really
not
tribe,
tribe is
tribe. You
tribe
really
me
tribing.
tribe means family. This ain't
Yeah.
no code or none of it. I
But
got
I
grown women.
understand you though.
You feel me?
I
Like they
understand you though, Chief, because I was born in the tribe. Do you hear me? The Marquez clan. Creole Osceola. I was born in that shit, so I get it.
look at the Kulu. I should block your bitch ass, Joe. You up here blogging. Hey, Vil, you want me to block him, Vil? Give me the word, G. Give me
Listen,
the
I
word,
don't
G.
know, but listen, this what y'all gotta understand. I don't know none of these motherfuckers. Do you understand me? I don't know you on some real shit.
Exactly. Facts.
But I'm
Big
around, but I'm
facts.
around, but I'm around. But I will say this. It don't matter if they blocked or if they unblocked. That never stops the spirit from moving and doing what it's gonna do. Like I
Facts.
said, when my name roll off these people, even if it's a mere thought for 5 seconds, you done manifested a whole reality. Believe that. I'm not tripping off of
This
none
shit
of
be
this shit that's
crazy,
going on
man.
right now.
Hell nah.
Hmm.
I swear to God, G,
If
it's
you
like
feel
this shit
like
ain't
it's
nothing like
necessary,
that.
if we on a battle line, and you feel like it's necessary, do your big one. I support you. Cause if it was the shoe on the other foot, nigga, I'd have been smashing shit. Facts.
I ain't gonna cap, man. You know, it is what it is. You know, the tribe means family. Why not tribe? We a fucking family. Don't nobody look out for my tribe but us. You feel me? But the tribe members. So we ain't no cult. Motherfuckers do what they want to. I got grown women and men in my tribe. This is not that. I don't got kid minded people following up under me. We all adults. You feel me? We family. So you know, it's deep. That nigga was trying to say like, yeah, you trying to be like me. You named yourself chief after me. Woo woo this, woo woo this. Look, so look, I don't know if you, hey, look, Vel, can you
Chief.
verify something for me? Can you verify
You're
something for me, goddess? Look,
uh,
everybody that know Chief, why not? My inspiration came from my master teacher, which is Dr. Malakazi York, also known as Panabab Yanun or Imam Isa. He was a polygamous man. He was a real tribal
KKK.
chief, Chief Black Eagle, Chief Black Eagle. That's where tribal living, polygamous lifestyle, that's where my inspiration came from. Of course, when you on this journey, you're going to run across similar individuals like Nature Boy, Brother Polite, when you get in that algorithm. He think
Right.
everybody trying to be like him the whole time. In that group chat, I told him like, yo, you was a student of my master teaching and trying to act like you went to the jungles and got woke up. I know he was studying the
Rahubat.
books of the master teacher and he was listening
Mm-hmm.
to the tapes because he a lot of that shit he was teaching the master teacher already said that. As far as
Yep.
nine ether, the way he used to articulate nine ether, I knew he was tapped into the Nuwapian teachings. So it's
Yeah,
like
because he
nature boy. Oh, go
go
ahead.
ahead. No,
No, I
I'm
would
I'm
just want to
I'm
say I know for a fact, you feel me, my master teacher had an influence on him as far as tribal living, polygamy, you
mm-hmm.
feel me? Motherfucker the only thing he did inspire a lot of us to do is to leave the cities and get closer to nature. You can actually get up and go to the tropics. That's it. But
Right.
as far as the knowledge, I don't teach grounding.
But
I
that
don't
was
teach
Dr.
melanin.
Sebi though. That was influenced by Dr. Sebi. But let me tell you, let me put y'all on game. For anybody that don't know, I know you know Chief, but look, this man went online and studied every spiritual guru that he could fucking find and regurgitated,
And
put it
come
all in his own way
and
and
combined them.
regurgitated all that shit.
Yeah.
But as far as
13
Chief,
son,
yo,
master nature.
all them people, even Bruce Lipton, that
I
nigga not even
remember.
a guru. This nigga's this whole scientist out here. And this nigga still was
Yep.
like, yeah, let me take that shit. But as far as the chief stuff, I believe you because my dad was a chief without the teachings of the Nuwapian way of life. You understand me? I'm born from this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm born from
Right.
it. Do you understand what I'm saying? I was born a queen. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like of my tribe type shit. So I get
Wow.
Right.
it. But
I didn't know that.
he's so insecure that any man that titles themselves or not even titles themselves, but is ordained in the title that they have or
Mm-hmm.
whatever the case may be, he feels inferior naturally because he's naturally insecure. He can't
That's a
stand
fact.
next to a real man. He
That's a
can't
whole
stand
fact,
next
got
to
it.
a real man. He got to stand next to little boys
Mm-hmm.
because
That's
he's
why real
actually a
men. That's
little
why
boy.
he can't occupy the same space as another alpha male. He got to be around beta males. Like when I get around other guys and other polygamous man, it'd be Ashuk. Ashuk is the Nawapian way of saying divine love. Divine Ashuk means divine love, but it'd be Ashuk when I'm around other tribal, people of status, other polygamous man. It don't be no man. I'll be grateful that I can share the same space with other people that's on my status. But
You
it's
feel
like
me?
nature boy, man. He gonna start arguing and he want to say everybody trying to be like him. Like I really want to debate him. I ain't gonna cap. I want to debate him on a lot of shit, and it's only because the conscious community been getting boring since certain niggas left, like Rashad Jamal,
But this
Nature
is
Boy. I want to. I want to. I told him I want to debate you, and I know you can't
no,
fuck with my mind.
I
no.
think Kulu
I'm telling
I think
you,
Kulu want to debate. Kulu want to debate.
no.
Kulu don't.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't debate.
Don't do it.
Don't debate. Don't debate. You want to know why? That's like casting your purses. That's like debating a brick wall. Trying to tell a brick wall, bitch, I know you brick, but the brick like, but I could do this and I no, bitch, you're still brick. Like you can't do shit.
Yeah,
So in
it's
that
like who
sense, it's
else?
like you
What
Like
I
I
believe
be
the
getting a little
debate would be
bored
more
too.
for the
So
observers, though. For
I
the
be ready for the
observer,
little
for the
razzle
learners and
dazzle.
the listeners.
I be
I
ready for the
think I
razzle dazzle. I be
personally,
getting bored.
I feel like our community has enough debating. I feel like our community needs what's going on right now. It needs to be a consistent build. Debating to me is like arguing about some shit y'all think y'all know. That's what it is. That's how I look at it. When I come onto a platform of two men and I'm listening and they debating each other about what it is that they know, as a woman, I'm not taking nothing from that. Real shit. As an observer, me as a woman, I'm not taking nothing from it. So if another woman watching it and she's not ranked she's not ranked spiritually to a certain degree, that's gonna fall on deaf ears and y'all gonna lead her astray. Real talk. And I was once her.
That's the
That's
fact.
why I'm speaking from
The
That's a
observers,
so
fact.
I'm speaking
But
from
That's a
from
big
from
fact.
experience.
yeah, the observers
it's a lot of
aspect.
shit.
I get it.
But check it out though. It's a lot of shit in the, on social media, on the internet that we listen to, give our attention to, and it be negative, low vibrational. Like my tribe just came back to Bigo in November, and I told everybody we stand on the conscious side of things. I know they still ratchet, but we ain't getting involved into all these rope panels. If we gonna be in tune and like on some low vibrational shit, it's gonna have to do with knowledge. So I would rather
Yo,
hear motherfuckers debating about knowledge than rather a motherfucker talking about, fucking a nigga baby daddy or some other dumbass
what
shit.
just hop on the panel with me, baby, because I don't debate. It's straight building. Do you understand me?
Yeah,
We
Bill.
don't
Yeah,
gotta because
yeah, for sure.
somebody was like debates are for evaluating opposing views. Why are we evaluating opposing views when our community needs to upgrade? We don't got time for that. Why would I be trying to sit here with
Exactly.
you, trying to listen to your point of view just to oppose it with something I think? Fuck that.
Mhm.
That shit
Fact.
is weak and dead to me. Nigga,
So,
let's talk about how we can mesh our brains together to build a bigger empire, to build a tribe. Fuck all that other shit.
yeah,
Cause at that
no, that's
point
a
we
fact.
we we separating the community further to destruction.
And we just wasting
Yeah,
time. I get it.
and everybody can't, even have a bill. You feel me? And I like the way you said that. You feel me? Just build, but it's deep. It's everybody can't share the same space, and I get it. Like, ain't no just building with a Christian or a Muslim. Like, you feel me? Like, I can't build with them. Visa telling me Allah is going to save you and Allah loves you, and I'm looking at him like he like still stuck in time. And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
what we building on? You don't want to hear this truth. Now people say, what is truth? Truth is proof. Proof is evidence, and evidence is facts. Religion and shit, that shit got to do with belief, and I don't really deal with belief. In fact, I teach my tribe members how to remove belief from the subconscious mind. We teach that belief is the first cousin of a lie. Belief ain't got nothing to do with the truth. We ain't got to believe in things we know to be true. So belief is made to accommodate the lack of evidence that a lie can provide. So I ain't got evidence, that's why I throw belief in. And if you accept it, I got you. But if you don't deal with
Facts.
I
belief,
could see
you
that.
only deal if we don't deal with belief, it's okay to we substitute the word belief for think. It's okay to think and use your mind. Nothing wrong with thinking, but once we say, okay, I believe that, belief is so deep of a spell that once you accept it, it'll turn you into a cold-blooded liar. And it'll turn
I
you
could see
into a
that.
defender. It'll turn you into a defender of a lie. Meaning, if I accept belief, and then in the future somebody expose my beliefs as a lie, I'm gonna say, yo, I see that truth, but this what I believe in. People tell me that
Yeah.
all they say, I see that truth, but this what I believe. So that makes them a liar, and it's because of belief. Belief turn people into cold-blooded liars.
I could
It's
see that.
deep,
I definitely could see that.
Mm-hmm.
man.
What
Joe,
I think what I
It's
for me, I think
cognitive
what I
dissonance
believe in
also.
comes from experience. What I believe in comes from experience and the wisdom that I applied from the situations that I didn't know was true or false type shit.
right? I mean, it's okay to have, it's okay to have thought, meaning to think,
Cognitive
but
dissonance is
like
real.
belief is like, of course, we all know that belief. I mean, lie is in the middle of the word belief. And you have two words. You have belief, which is to have faith, and then you have believe, which to accept something as true. This is what belief is to accept a lie as the truth. So how many lies we accept as truth? When we accept lie as truth, that's what a belief. That's why we believe. So when we dealing with belief and we dealing with thinking and knowing and lie, it's something called liabilities that we definitely that's one of our
Liabilities.
curriculum. That's one of our curriculums. Like I'm a real liologist, and you'll think I had a PhD in liology. But we got the cure for liabilities, and liabilities is a mental illness, and it
The
it,
truth,
it
the truth could be
a
a tricky
person
thing,
can
though.
become afflicted. A
The
person
truth
can become
is a tricky
afflicted from
thing, though,
liabilities through belief.
because
The truth,
yeah, the truth could be a tricky thing because everybody's perception is different. So they
That's
can
facts.
feel like this is their truth, and they can stand on it like it's the truth, but it's their truth though.
right?
And you have yours also, and you,
Mm-hmm.
from your perspective, it could be the truth from your perspective, but everybody's looking at things from a whole different perspective. So that might not be belief to
So it's
them. That
subjective.
might be what they really
Let,
feel is real. You know what I'm
let me
saying?
ask you something. So then their truth will be subjective. What they feel, it's only one truth. We break fractal pieces off that big truth, and we make our own truth. Okay, then now this is my truth. But once we do that, this is how the truth can become exaggerated and stretched out into a full blown lie. This is how you exaggerate the truth or the exaggerate a lie. So I mean,
But
like,
I
truth is proof,
think
proof is
everybody
evidence,
think
evidence is facts. Go ahead, guys.
nah, I just like I think like everybody is entitled to their own subjectivity because of the fact that we are still all on our own journeys and we're not here to debate or have control over what other people need to learn in their journey because that's what they gotta learn spiritually. So God might or just like them being on their journey might have them in the position to believe in a lie to grow spiritually. Does that make it right? Does it make it wrong? It makes it what they need. And I think that
Mm,
if we took ourselves outside of trying to combine everybody's mind to like think on one frequency, then we'll be better off as a people and like accepting each other for who we are. Because at the end of the
mm,
day,
mm.
a motherfucker could be in my tribe and believe that a orange is a grape. And I could be sitting there like, no, that's a that's a real live orange. And they be like, no, because God told me that it's a grape. I got confirmation. Da 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 da. And they very well much start treating that orange like a grape. But if I start doing that, if I start treating that orange like a grape, I'm gonna get smited or I'm gonna, get some type of backlash, but they won't. But that's because that's what they needed to grow spiritually or whatever the case may be. So it does
Yeah,
get tricky when it comes to, people's perception, because like, yeah, it's subjective, but
yeah,
that doesn't make it wrong. I
Right.
just think that like their knowledge is gonna lead them to their wisdom. Simple as that.
yeah. I mean, and all of us went through the journey. Meaning, most of us becoming before becoming spiritually awakened. We was Christians, Jews, and Muslims. So a lot of us had to, and I know I needed to go through those schools of thought to get to the understanding of what I got now. So like everybody's saying, you feel me? It's definitely, it all depends on what journey a person on. For me personally, and
I hope you guys enjoyed part one. Be sure to check out part two, where things get a lot more spicier. Guys, please be sure to drop me a comment, smash that like button, and share, share, share. While I have you here, I want to say welcome to all of my new subscribers. Hey, y'all, welcome to the channel. To all of my OGs, my day ones, my ride or dies. Y'all already know what it is. Big up yourself. We in the building with it.
Ooh, that never gets old. Promise you'll never let go. I don't want no one else. So we should be chilling back. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So tell me that, tell me that. Tell me I'm the best I am. I be feeling like yes I am. You know I'm the best I am. You be a fool to not take me as I am. Tell me I'm the best I am. I be feeling like yes I am. You know I'm the best I am. You be a fool to not take me as I am. You're like the sweetest thing I know, like my favorite Lauren song, and I need you really bad. Oh, yeah. Don't take me for granted, you'll be regretting it. Oh, I should be your last. Oh yeah. Ooh, that never gets old. Promise you'll never let go. Grass ain't green nowhere else. So we should be chilling back. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So tell me that, tell me that, tell me.